Raconteur, a person who is good at telling stories in an interesting and amusing way. Radiation, the act of spreading outward from a central source. Radical, a person who advocates complete political or social change. Radiologist, medical doctors who specialize in diagnosis diseases using X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasound. Radiology, the science dealing with X-rays and other high-energy radiation, especially for the diagnosis and treatment of disease. Rancid, having a stale smell or taste. Rancorous, characterized by bitterness or resentment. Ransom, to free prisoner on payment. Rapacious, greedy for money. Rebate, reduction in tax or debt. Recant, to take back, withdraw or renounce. Receptacle, a hollow object used to contain something. Recipient, one who receives something. Reciprocate, give and receive mutually. Recluse, a person who withdraws from the world to live in seclusion and often in solitude. Rectify, adjust or make right, correct, amend. Rectilineal, when something moves in a straight line. Red tapeism, a process involving too much official formality. Redundant, that which is no longer useful. Referendum, an act when people vote in order to make a decision about a particular subject or policy rather than voting for a person. Reflex, an involuntary action under a stimulus, is described. Reformism, the system which is observed to do progress. Refugee, a person who has been forced to leave his country or home because there is a war or for political or religious or social reasons. Regalia, dress with medals, ribbons worn at official ceremony, symbols of royalty. Regicide, the act of killing a king. Rehabilitate, restore to health or normal life after imprisonment, addiction, or illness. Rejuvenated, younger looking skin. Relapse, fall back or sink again into a worse state after an improvement. Relic, a deceased holy person's remains or belongings kept for reverence. Remand, send back a criminal into custody for further investigation. Reminded, to brought back to mind. Reminiscence, a characteristic of one thing that is suggestive of another. Remorse, having a feeling of guilt. Remuneration, amount paid to a man for his labor. Rendition, artistic, musical, or dramatic interpretation. Renegade, one who deserts his principles or party. Renovate, restore something to better condition. Repatriation, the return of someone to his own country. Repentance, atonement for one's sins. Replenish, fill up again. Replica, an exact or a very close copy of something. Reprieve, postponing or remitting punishment. Reptile, vertebrate animals that crawl on the ground. Repulsive, causing a strong dislike. Reserved, someone who is silent or uncommunicative in speech. Reservoir, a large natural or artificial lake used as a source of water supply. Resilient, to become a strong person in spite of many difficulties. Respiration, the process by means of which plants and animals breathe. Respite, postponement or delay permitted in the suffering of a penalty or the discharge of an obligation. Retaliate, return the some sort of attack or give tit for tat. Reticent, a person very reserved in speech. Retrace, go back over the same route that one has just taken. Retreat, withdraw from a forward position in battle. Retrospection, action of reviewing past events in one's life. Revamp, to renovate or improve. Reveille, a tune that is played to wake soldiers in the morning. Revel, take great pleasure. Reverent, feeling or showing deep and solemn respect. Revile, criticize in an abusive or angrily insulting manner. Rhetoric, meaningless language with an exaggerated style intended to impress. The art of effective or persuasive speaking or writing. Rhinologist, a specialist in diseases of the nose. Richter, a scale used for measuring the strength of an earthquake. Ridicule, full of criticism and mockery. Rigid, one who has fixed opinions and beliefs, hard and difficult to bend. Rites, solemn religious acts. Rotunda, circular building or hall with a dome. Ruins, the broken parts of objects found in an ancient site. Rush, move with urgent haste.